in the dark.
What? So you just bought the game that combines hide and seek with Werewolf. Werewolf in the dark. There's a few things you need to know when you open this sucker. First of all, make sure everything's there. You got the rulebook. Very nice. You have the character guide. Lets you know all about the characters. You've got that sweet vacuum tray, the ghost tokens, and the character cards. Remove the vacuum tray, and you have the candles. The candles, when you first touch them, you can feel the affordability of these candles. You have to be careful when you open up the backs of them because part of this affordability feature is a very loose switch that if you're not careful can fall out. Remember, it's a feature, but if it does fall out, don't despair. All you have to do, slap it back in there. One mistake I made is I totally forgot to put anywhere in the game what kind of batteries they take. It's in the dark candle pack, says right there, CR2032 Batteries. Boom, these are they. They're the dime-sized disc-looking ones you typically find in a watch. So let's crack this on open and slap it on in the wonderful flickering candles that provide just the right amount of dim flickering light for your game. You're gonna put them in face up, and it's gonna be a nice little snap, and it's actually gonna hold everything in place. You may need to finagle the black switch in order to close it, but once you do, boom, you're good to go. On, off. There you have it, on and off. These candles are lightweight, easy to transport, but let's talk card sleeves, boom. Here we have the card sleeves for you sleevers out there. They are the 57 by 89 millimeter card sleeves for the bridge size cards. And yes, if you sleeve those cards, they will indeed fit into that vacuum tray still. But now let's talk about running your first game and what you may need to look at in the rulebook. Besides being familiar with the rules, here's a good tip for the characters in your first game. A good starting ratio for villagers to monsters is 1 monster for up to 9 villagers. However, feel free to adjust the ratio based on your group's playstyle or experience. For example, if the monsters are constantly losing, add in another monster, throw in a villain. But now, let me show you something that is in the last page of the character guide. Here, you have a list of recommended beginning cards. You throw in the imposter first, then the constable, then the key wife, loner, etc. until you have your player count. Hey, this should be what you need to know. More videos coming up with more characters and more tips. Please let me know if you have any comments or questions.
Werewolf in the dark.